Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
20. What's that? What's that?
On the ground, it's Irvin. To the 45. And he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 41 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Diamonds on me, fight, Nick and Reese, Ike and Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me, dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizz, I wouldn't want to be
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
180. Done. What's that?
On play action, Mayfield flushed to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
180. What's that? What's that?
Now Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
180. Done. What's that?
Throwing is Baker. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irvin. And that'll set up 4th down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
A 47-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. You're going to go play action with Penix. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up. Like you can see, he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. Once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it, breaking it up.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down.
Now Penix. He'll throw it left and has his running back. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Atlanta.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Mikey Smith there on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Another run here for Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. 18 yards on the connection. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11. 32-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action now with Penix. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Not much happening there. Just a short game.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? And here's Bijan. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Well, after being shut out in the 1st half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Falcons are able to cut into the deficit.
27, Falcons 7.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 180. What's up? What's up?
They'll run it. It's Irving.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Set. 180. Set. What's up?
Second down throw for Mayfield. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jalen Walker in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Set. 20. What's up? What's up?
Baker to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Plant. It's Pettis. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
This is 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
The Falcons getting their punter out there. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Buccaneers offense and receiver Chris Godwin set to take over again. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout.
Set. 180. What's that? That.
On 1st down, here's Irving. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
180. What's that? That.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one completes the Palmer, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Complete to Trey Palmer. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
What's that?
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. To the tight end, Otten with the grab. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Set. 20. That. What's that?
On 2nd down, Baker. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Set. 180. That. What's that?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Zach Ball getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
That's Davis in motion. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down. As he gets it up past the 30, they'll mark him at the 32.
And the Falcons, first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Throwing is Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one's for 22.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, here is Penix. Open man is Davis. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
On first down is Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Elijah Cansey. He gets in to drop there. It's a loss of 8. Now Penix to throw on second down. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
It's a gain of 6. And the Falcon first down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. is first down and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down. First and goal, Atlanta.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Michael Penix, touchdown Falcons. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Seibert out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons are able to edge a bit closer. After the touchdown, here's Seibert to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense and receiver Chris Godwin set to take over again. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball.
What's up?
On play action, Mayfield. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Swing this one out to White. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
180! What's up?
On the ground, the goal for Rashad White, the back quarterback out of Arizona State.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
180! Done! Done!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
180! What's that? What's that?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, that's Godwin.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Good. 180! What's that? What's that?
They go play action with Mayfield. Moving to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
20! Done! What's that?
Now Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Good! 180! What's that? What's that?
Here's Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. This a 42-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Buccaneers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, here's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Here's a third down and 4. Looking to throw, it's Penix. And that is incomplete. Tried to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
The Falcons send their punting unit out as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. A throw on the move is caught. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19
6
yards.
catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First and 10.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
180! Done!
Now toss left side for White. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
At the 32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 3.
180! What's up? What's up?
Baker going to hand it to White. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
It's a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Flushed to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
This is the point in the game, Mike. We're on third down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
180! What's up?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Rolling right. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
Second down throw from Mayfield. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's into the end zone. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. Not going for two, they'll kick the point after. It's up and good. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Falcons offense headed back to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Loss of 7 yards. And it's third down. Third and 15.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the fourth quarter.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. It is Logan Hall fighting his way in to bring his man down. On second down, Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Pitts is the man in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Drive begins with a run by White. That's a move that deserved more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Now off the bootleg. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Hayden Ellis. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense